Hello, chat boys out there. I hope you've all had a lovely Friday. Today, in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to today. I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower and it snowed a little bit. Snowed, sleeted and rained. Sadly, it did not settle, but at least I got to wake up and see some nice snow falling outside my windowsill. And I had some porridge for my breakfast. I went on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and listened to some Christmas music. And my younger sister's not very well at the moment, and my younger brother went to college, and my older brother is staying down at the moment. And my older sister was at work, and so was my dad. He got back and played with my grand for the afternoon, and my mum got up. My dad went back to bed, and we watched a bit of White Christmas. And I had a cup of tea and went onto Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and posted some Instagram pictures I'd taken. I went onto Instagram and I read and drew and worked my books. This is subscriptions to our for Doctor Strange game and played with my movie Blue Shut Doll. And I finished watching Supernatural that I've been watching last night that I needed to finish, and watched Riverdale's newest episode. And I'm obsessed with their Mad World cover they did in the latest episode, and I'm just so obsessed with the covers that they do on Riverdale. They're all really good singers. J.K. Alper said in an interview that he hates doing the singing parts in Riverdale, but he's a really good singer. I wish I had his voice. And I did some designing and some illustrating. The van, our final car, might have to be scrapped because the gear stick isn't working. So that's Christmas cancelled. Just kidding. We're sort of on it. We always do. We're always good at sort of things like this out. So my dad's gonna be taking the van to this special car place to see if they can salvage it or do anything. But if it does have to be scrapped, yeah, it'll be sad. But we've still got we've still got a couple of cars because my older sister, my older brother, and my younger brother are all driving now. So if the worst comes to worst, we've still got my younger brother's car and my dad's blue car, so it'll be fine. Nothing to worry about, and we'll soon sort that out. And my mum and dad are going Christmas shopping next week. Because next week is the last week that I'm in workplace in college before I'm home for Christmas. So they're going to be going off Christmas shopping, and then this weekend we're going to be putting up the Christmas tree in the living room. So I'm really looking forward to that. Then it'll feel a bit more Christmassy because at the moment it doesn't really feel like it's nearly Christmas because I've just been so busy with college and workplace. And yeah, I've been a bit panicky about the van situation and the money, and it'll be costing money and stuff. But my dad's doing discos and stuff, and he saves up and stuff. And my dad said it's all under control, so I can just relax. But yeah, I'm such a warrior. I always worry. So instead of being a warrior, be a warrior, not a warrior. That's what one of my favorite quotes is. And yeah, I watched Vicar of Dibley's episode where Geraldine gets proposed to by Harry, the Handsome Stranger episode, and I absolutely love that episode. It's such a great episode, and I watched some Doctor 2 episodes and some other sci-fi stuff, and watched Miranda and some other comedy stuff, have a good laugh, and watched some period drama stuff like Downton Abbey and Austen Land and Friday the 13th, and I watched some more Supernatural episodes and some art stuff like Skins and Waterloo Road. And I'm on the fifth and final season of Brothers and Sisters now. I finished watching the fourth season last night, and the final of the fourth series was so dramatic. I'm hooked. I love it. It's such a great show. Don't know what I'm going to do myself with it when I finish it. And for lunch, I had a cheese and pickle sandwich and watched Escape to the Country. And then my dad went back to bed and he got up and he got himself ready to go back to work, and he took me off to Tesco's and then went back to work and took my grandma home on the way back to work, and I went to the shops and just had a little mooch around. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys what I got. The first thing I got was a £3 meal. I got a roast chicken and bacon and stuffing sandwich, some cheese and onion Doritos. I think they're that flavour. I'm not sure what flavour they are, just some Doritos. Then I got a massive bottle of Ribena. And then, of course, if we can not destroy it, got to keep up with the soaps. You know how much I love my soaps. And yeah, so we're going to read the soaps while having my meal deal. And then I was going to get this doll that I've been wanting for ages that I found in Tesco's, and I thought it was £6. Turns out it was £11, and the doll that was actually £6 are these Tesco's like own like line that they do every so often. And I got this one, this lovely Toulouse doll with a nice purple sparkly dress, some nice pink pumps, and she also comes with a lovely detailed necklace. Her hair needs a bit of work, but I'll probably end up putting that in a ponytail, and I'll probably put an outfit on my Breed Up dolls and give her some jeans and a top or something, and she can just be one of the extras in my Doggy Fest show. So yeah, I really like that doll, apart from the hair needing a bit of work. It's a very nice doll, and the lady working on the till kindly went and got me the doll that was actually £6, so this one, and I was just like, oh, you can put the other one back, and I'll just buy this one. So it was good, it was all fine, all sorted out, nothing to worry about. Then I made my way home, and I went on a massive nature walk, got a bit lost, lived in my hometown for quite a while now, so it's a bit embarrassing, but found my way home eventually, and took a few nature photos. Because it had snowed, it caused the sky to go a bit of an orangey yellow colour, and it was such a beautiful colour. So I took quite a few photos of that and the sunset. And while leaving Tesco's to go on my walk, I saw a lady that works in New Siblings, this special needs school that I did work placement at when I was in secondary school and sixth form. So I had a nice catch up with her, and just saying how my work placement was going and how I'm doing in college and stuff like that. And then I made my way home, got back, and my younger sister is just resting because she's still feeling a little bit rotten, blessed. My dad's gone back to work, and we're having fish and chips for tea, and me and my mum watched BBC Doctors, and I went onto Facebook, Twitter, and so I then put the doll I wanted to get today, but I didn't because it was too expensive at Tesco's, on Amazon, on my favourites that I'm hopefully going to get for Christmas on my Christmas list. I originally had it on my Christmas list on my favourites on Amazon, but I took it off because I thought I was going to get it at Tesco's, but it turns out I didn't, so I then I'm going to go onto Amazon put the doll I'm hopefully going to get onto my favourites, and I'll save it or hopefully get it for Christmas. And I'm going to be working on my book series, and this is Christmas Dinosaur Dog Christmas Game. I'm working on a spin-off to my book series called The Charlie Monster, and it's going really well. I'm writing that pen to paper. It's going really well. I'm coming up with great ideas, and I'm listening to the Mad World Riverdale cover repeatedly because it's just such a great cover. The voices are so good. I literally love it so much. And I watched some stuff off Record and B-Side Player and Putlocker and Catch Up, and watched some DVDs and some Christmas films. And I watched The Grinch and listened to a bit of Shania Twain. I love Shania Twain's new song. I listened to some Kylie Minogue and some Madonna and a bit of the 80s, and played Minecraft and COD and some cards and board games with my siblings, and did some colouring and some designing with arts and craft, and played on my DS and Kindle and did some puzzles. And I had a West, and I got my Bluetooth dolls out ready for the sort out, and I'm going to put the dolls outfit I got over there onto my Bluetooth dolls. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing, he's nuts. He's like 21 now, so he's just very doolally, and yeah, he's going to outlive us all. We'll be gone, dead and buried, and he'll still be here meowing frantically. Yeah, he's just bonkers. And I sorted out my office where I've been working on my book series, got a bit messy where I've been working on my book series, and had some hot cocoa and watched some vlogmases, and wrapped up with my duvet, and sat by the gas fire and watched some vlogmases and some daughter tours and door tours. And I watched some American and Australian teen dramas, and I watched last night's I'm a Celebrity and watched this afternoon's Neighbours, and I sorted out my office and my dolls and dollhouse out, and I played my dog show and with my main breed doll, and I listened to a bit of McFly and Bastard and a bit of Adam Lambert. I love Adam Lambert's song called Another Lonely Night. Such a good song. My mum's a massive Adam Lambert fan, as am I. I kind of introduced her now, and it's a blessing and a curse because she's now obsessed, and she's seen him twice. And yeah, so I've loved that song. She's not too keen on it, but I absolutely love it. And I listened to a bit of Whitney Houston, and I watched some Glee episodes, and I am now off to go watch Today's Neighbours and some Christmas films and some stuff off record, and finish watching Home Alone Lost in New York, with my favourite Home Alone films of all time. Have my meal dealt, read my TV choice magazine, and then go sort my break out as well. I hope you've all had a lovely Friday or have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog. Bye!